Hey, y'all, we're going to get into the energy. Beautiful rising, y'all. Beautiful rising. Look, let me get myself. There we go. You know, I got to get myself together on both phones so I can see and read comments. All right, let's see. How y'all doing? How are we feeling on this beautiful, beautiful day, y'all? What's wrong with this thing, child? Let's see. Y'all, we have some beautiful things taking place in the energy, too. Like, it's, woo, you got decisions to make, y'all. That's all I can tell you. Like, you got decisions to make, y'all. Because with the way the energy is, y'all, all right, Capricorn moon, right? This Venus in Aries, though, y'all. So it's about decisions, y'all. It's about, do you want passion? Do you want, like, quiet? Like, you got to figure out what you want. Because, yeah, it's a balance that needs to take place in the energy, y'all, this morning. I don't know. Y'all, we got to see what's taking place. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to see if I can get into my back end. All right, there we go. All right, y'all, we're going to tap in this morning. I'm calling this one, y'all. Ooh, I don't know what you're going to do, girl. All right, so it's about security or passion, y'all. And you know, that's a big thing for the divine feminine. Come on, y'all. In real life, in everyday terms, y'all, is security or passion, right? Security or passion. I don't know, right? Because to me, that might be like safety or a little, no, I don't know, y'all. All right, so let's talk about it, y'all. The main event is a celestial tug of war, child, between something like a serious, commitment oriented, which is the Capricorn moon, right? Or the fiery, impulsive, which is the Venus and Aries. Y'all know what it's kind of like, the good boy, bad boy, right? You want the church boy, do you want the thug boy? Like, that's kind of what I'm hearing, y'all. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me sip my coffee. Let me know, what y'all drinking this morning? Y'all got coffee? All right, let me know, y'all. Let me know. So we got to figure out what you want, girl. Okay, so let me tell you. This means that we are all feeling like the push and pull between our desires, right, for a love that lasts and the thrill of a spontaneous romance, y'all. That's the energy. I don't know, y'all. That's the energy. So at 3:58 today, all right, the moon is going to square Venus, which might create like a friction, little bit of friction, child, between your emotional needs and your romantic wants, right? You might feel a bit, torn. So be gentle with yourself and your partner today, all right? Be gentle with yourself and your partner. Now, about 4:15, the moon is going to form a sextile in Mars. This is going to give you like a cosmic green light. I'm hearing John Legend. Give me the green light. All right. And that's going to take, or the green light, right? It's going to take a courageous, heartfelt action towards whatever it is that you desire, right? See, this is your moment to be brave and say what you feel. All right. So that's at 4:15. All right. Then about 10:51, y'all, Venus and Mars connects in a semi-sextile. What does this mean? This is going to be this nice energy, y'all. It's the subtle, right, but sweet aspect that helps you align your desires with your actions. All right. So today you got to make decisions, y'all. Sometimes, I don't know. The morning might feel a little heavy and restrictive this morning, y'all. You might feel a little heavy this morning, right? But don't let that get you down, right? Because the afternoon energy is all about breaking through, y'all, with honest communication and bold gestures. All right. It's a day, y'all, for taking practical steps towards the love life that you desire, y'all. Let's get into the energy, y'all. You got to figure it out, though, girl. How you going to navigate the balance between security and passion, y'all? All right, y'all, let's get into the energy. We're going to start with the Starseed Oracle deck, and we're going to look at the shadows of what's taking place behind some of the emotions and the feelings that you could be experiencing at this time. There's always a shadow aspect to everything, y'all, right? So even when the emotions are coming up for you, you got to be able to understand the shadow. What is that? Why? Right? Why is this coming up? What is the underlying energy? So that's what we're going to get into this morning, y'all. Welcome to the live, y'all. I am the Lady Empath 1111. All right, if I take breaks, it's because I'm sipping my coffee. Because it's early. All right, y'all, let's get into the energy. All right, what is it that we as a collective need to know at this time? All right, what do we as a collective need to know at this time? All right, y'all, welcome in. Y'all know, listen to the moderators, y'all. I appreciate all gifts, super chats, and all of those great things, y'all. All right, you can always join my membership as well, y'all, for exclusive content. And y'all know y'all got to follow me on TikTok because that's where we ride out, y'all. All right, so let's get into the energy. If you are watching, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. All right, if you have not liked the video, y'all, subscribe, y'all, and hit that notification bell. All right, what do we need to know at this time? All right, y'all, let's step in, child. 1 foot in, child. Let's see. All right. Oh, yeah, somebody. You're an indigo child. Yeah, you're an indigo child, and I can already imagine some of the shadows, right, that we all have, y'all, as an indigo child, right? See, that's someone who understands that your life has purpose, y'all, and that's from day one, I just heard, right? Day one. It's like you understood coming out your mother's womb, child, that there was more to you, y'all. Somebody, your activation started as early as the age of 20. I'm hearing 20, or somebody, you could be born on the 20th. Someone, you could be a life path 2. But what is that, y'all? 2 is balance and decision making. See, as indigo children, y'all, we always have to make decisions, right? What's today, y'all? Security versus passion, right? See, even as indigo children, y'all, we always had to make the decision. Am I going to follow or make a decision that brings me the most security, safety, or am I going to follow my passion? That's what today's energy is, y'all. Security or passion, right? And a lot of times, y'all, you know, I grew up in a family that played cards, y'all. Like my granddad and them, they played bid whist. Stop playing, y'all. We was playing spades, bid whist, right? And my granddad and them say, y'all, scared money don't make no money, right? Scared money don't make no money, right? So I'm someone that I've always followed my passions. Now, passion ain't always the best route to go. Now, stop playing, y'all. Passion ain't always, you know, that passion that got us in some shit before, right? So what we got to understand, though, is the balance, right? Everything with balance, right? So yeah, you can understand security, but sometimes let's flip it, right? If you're someone that always does the safe thing, right, then how are you ever going to move forward in your life? Right? How are you going to ever move forward, y'all, doing the safe thing? See, that is the balance of the yin yang. That's actually the balance, y'all, of the masculine and the feminine, right? Because the masculine, they do the logical safe thing. The feminine, y'all know, we just be out there on some faith tip, right? So it's still a balancing, y'all. So even when you look at security, right, versus passion, it's still a balancing of your chakra system. Somebody, you understand that your life has purpose. And when you understand that, you have to be able to understand that purpose sometimes means doing what does not make sense, y'all. Sometimes you might do it and it may not make sense, but it does not mean that you're not supposed to do it. Perhaps God is going to support you when you step out. Somebody, you just got to step out. Hold on, y'all. I want to adjust down a little bit so y'all can get more of the table. All right. So somebody, you're now beginning to understand, right, that your life has purpose. And sometimes that purpose don't always make sense, y'all. But you're an indigo child. So you just got to make the decision. Yeah. Divine Mother is at the bottom of the deck. All right. Let's see what else, y'all. Let's tap in, y'all. I pray y'all are having an amazing morning. If you are enjoying the content, y'all, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. I got 52 people watching and 15 thumbs up. Is your thumb broke? Is it broke? I'm confused. Because if it ain't broke, then it need to be up. And if it ain't up, then click off. Simple. All right. Let's get into the energy, y'all. Let's get into the energy. Oh, child. Yeah, blockages. We're going to look at the shadows, y'all. Yeah, because somebody, you could be experiencing some type of internal blockage, y'all. It says blockages, an internal battle. right? 36 or 63 could be significant. That's 9. 9 is wisdom, right? So maybe you're experiencing some type of internal blockage in following your heart, following your dreams. Like somebody, you could be relocating or traveling. I'm seeing somebody looking at a globe, and it's like you have the world in your hand, yet you still feel like you don't have the ability to make some type of decision. It could be a sacral blockage. Somebody, you could be experiencing gastro issues. I heard gastrointestinal issues or gas shit. Right? But you got to understand this is your time to be still, y'all. That's all it is, y'all. That thing says infinite presence. Be still. Right? See, sometimes it's like you feel like you got to make a choice, but what if you don't need to? What did I tell you, y'all? See, what's taking place astrologically now is this Aries energy, right? This action-oriented energy with these lunar eclipse and the solar eclipses that we had. And we are in the year of the fire horse, y'all. Everything in you is screaming, make a decision, make a decision, make a decision. But you're not supposed to, because the universe is aligning. You ain't got to make no decisions, y'all. The decisions are making you. That's a message for somebody. That's a message for somebody, y'all. The decisions are making you. God already aligned it in the background, y'all. So the discomfort, right? The gas bubbles, the gas pains, right? Somebody you think you're going into labor, somebody you could be expecting, and you got Braxton Hicks, child, that's just a little gas, right? So somebody, you got to understand that these blockages are actually an internal battle because you trying to move and it ain't time. Be still. That's your message. It says infinite presence, y'all. That thing says be still. Why? Because the number 5, y'all. So when you could be a life path 5, you could be born on the 5th, right? But May 20th could be significant, y'all, right? So you got to understand 5 is change, but it ain't time to change. You got to be still. You're being elevated. Yeah. Somebody, I told you, it's ascension symptoms, right? What you're experiencing right now, y'all, are simply ascension symptoms. And as you are ascending, it's a little uncomfortable, y'all, but it's okay, right? It's uncomfortable, but it's okay. So now you're beginning to understand within yourself that, woo, y'all, number 1, the car fell out in order. The damn car fell right there. What that thing say, y'all? Please tell me what it say, y'all. That thing say spiritual guidance. Don't play. Don't play, y'all. My cards never lie. Why? Because direction, serious energy. Serious energy, y'all. You know, hey Siri. Oh, don't say that shit, y'all. My damn phone. Sorry. Look, I had to say, oh shit, don't say that because her ass gonna be talking, y'all. Look, but that's the direction, y'all. Where it's coming from, girl? Your spiritual guidance. Stop playing. Stop playing. Where is it coming from? Oh, your spirit guys. Yeah, why? Because you ain't got to do what? But be still. Don't play. Don't play, right? All you got to do is be still, y'all. Whatever it is that's taking place, your guys got it. Yeah, put that in the comments, y'all. My guides got it. Right? My guides got it. And when you realize that, y'all, why? Because it's 7:33 a.m. 7 is spirituality. 3 is creation. Yo, guides got it, girl. It is 3 people on this card. It's 7:33. Oh, I don't miss a synchronicity. The lady empath, 11:11. I catch all synchronicities, y'all. That's who I am, right? So you got to understand, y'all. 7:33, God got it. Life path 7, yeah, that's spirituality. 3, oh, that shit's coming together. Thank you, love. What is that? I love it. Thank you for the gift, right? Girl, that thing say be still. Because this is an internal battle, y'all. And this is one that you ain't got to fight this thing. You ain't got to fight it. Your guys got it. What that thing say right here, y'all? That thing says, remember why you came. Woo, somebody. This be still. Oh, this be still is so you can remember why you here. Why you here. And it's not to be a servant to any damn body else, right? It's not for you to be catering to other people's needs. It's not for you to not have a life outside of your children or not have a life outside of your husband and not have a life outside of your job. Why are you here? Security versus passion, y'all. Thank you, love. Oh my God. Who is that gifting me up? I love it. Thank you so much. All right. So somebody, you're remembering, y'all. All of this is a reminder, all right, of why you're here, child. So somebody, this is a remembering. I be telling y'all, right, when you pass away, y'all know I grew up in the church, y'all. So old school, y'all. When you put on that big old table that be at the front of the church, and that thing says what? This do in remembrance of me. Every day that you here on earth, y'all, every day is you remembering what? Why you came. Every day you wake up, why I'm here. What is this I'm supposed to be doing? Right? Every day is a remembering, y'all. I get up every day and I get in my spiritual bath and I remember why I'm here. And I ask God, what decks I'm going to use this morning? What direction we going in this morning? And then what I got to do for my clients when I get off live? What I got to line up in my firm? What I got to do, y'all, all day. God gives you every direction in your life. You ain't got to plan 17 weeks in advance. You don't. You don't have to plan in advance. You can get up every day and God is going to clearly direct you. Because God told me today, when you get off this live, stick to your schedule. Don't take no interruptions. Limit your screen time, phone time, because you got shit to get done. Why? Because you got to get on a plane tomorrow, bitch. Right? And I've been lollygagging all week. But God say, no, you got to do it today because you're not going to have time to do it later. I said, okay. Right? So you got to understand, y'all, if you listen to God, you always go, you got rest time, you got play time, and you got go hard time. Well, today I got to go hard because I got to meet y'all in Charlotte over the weekend. All right. If you will be in the Charlotte area over the weekend, y'all, we are hosting a lady collective event. All right. I am the lady and y'all are the collective. Right. So if you're in the Charlotte area, please RSVP. We just meeting for dinner Friday, hanging out, I think Saturday, and then we meeting for brunch Sunday, and I'm back here to Florida. All right, y'all. Somebody, this is you understanding, y'all. Beautiful. That thing says songs for earth and soul. Somebody, you going through a water activation, y'all. What did I say when it was 7:33? And I never looked at this card in my damn hand. That thing is a 33, y'all. It says songs for earth and soul. This is a water activation. Thank you, love. Thank you. Somebody, you going through a whole water activation. That's what it is, y'all. So you got to rest when you feel like resting, y'all. You can move when you feel like moving. But right now, oh, this is an activation for somebody. All right. I want to, oh, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, y'all, is self-love. All right. Love on yourself right now, because whatever it is that you're going through, I'm hearing purging, y'all. See, the reason I take my spiritual baths in the morning is because, number one, you collect shit at night in your sleep, y'all, that you don't even remember. Right? I don't even remember my dreams, y'all. But I asked God this morning, I said, why don't I ever remember my dreams? And God said, bitch, because you process so much energy during the day, you can't be processing that stuff at night. Go to sleep. And I'd be like, you right. You right. Right? I do this all day, y'all. I'm a life coach and I'm a CPA. I talk to clients all day, which is coaching. Shit, I got to talk their asses into making better financial decisions with their life. Right? So I'm coaching these clients. I got y'all as my life coaching clients. So at night, y'all, all I do is close my eyes and wake up the next day. When I tell you I don't remember dreams, I don't know if I dreamt, I can wake up in the same damn spot. Right? And I always wonder why people would be like, oh, my dreams are so active and I do this in the dream. And I be talking about, shit, I don't even know if I dream some nights, right? God told me today, he said, girl, because you be doing it all day. You rest at night. What is that, y'all? Balance. That's a message for somebody. If you can't remember your dreams or you feel like you don't dream, it's because you process a lot of energy during the day, y'all. And it's not natural. It's not natural for you to process energy all day and then have a sleepless night. It's not, y'all. It's not natural. So that's a message for somebody to understand. If you processing all day and you can't sleep at night, oh, there's an imbalance. I'm seeing papers flying in the air. Somebody, you be dreaming about your job even when you go to sleep. That means that your job is stressful, y'all. I remember doing tax seasons when I first started my firm. I would dream about the damn calculators and numbers and tax returns. I'm talking about numbers we flying through my dreams, y'all. Well, 19 years later, I don't dream about my job. I be forgetting I got one sometimes. Shit, right? So you got to understand those are imbalances, y'all. All right, let's get to the shadow. At the bottom of the deck is self-love, y'all. It says relationships, self-love and relationships. All right, let's look at some of the shadow aspects to what you could be experiencing at this time. All right, let's get into the energy, y'all. Keep those hearts flying. All right, I can't see 60 something people watching. So make sure you give the video a thumbs up. All right, it's the three dots in the right hand corner. All right, thank you guys so much. All right, y'all, let's get to the shadow. All right, so I want to see what the shadow is to your life has purpose. All right. Yeah, I heard a deeper awareness. I heard a deeper awareness. Like somebody, your path here is always about a deeper awareness. All right. What is the shadow to Indigo child? Your life has purpose. Ooh, yeah. Somebody, you experience a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, y'all, a lot of depression. Somebody, you used to wear a lot of black. Somebody, you could have like a bob cut. All right, brunette hair could be significant. Somebody, you used to wear a lot of black, y'all. That was sorrow, that was loss, that was grief, that was depression. So somebody, you're realizing that during that period of time, this was about you understanding your life has purpose. Simple, y'all. Your life has purpose. And when you understand that, yeah, y'all, somebody owes you an apology. Still, y'all, to this day is what God is saying. Somebody owes you an apology right now, y'all. Somebody, you could have been in a deeply religious family or a Catholic. I'm seeing a rosary here, y'all. Somebody, whatever this grief and sorrow is, it has a lot to do with church or faith or religion. But you got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself because it's creating an internal blockage, y'all. It's creating an internal blockage, right? And right now, you just got to be still. All right, you got to be still. It's not even time for you to move out anyway on whatever this is. All right, so that's what you're understanding with your life has purpose. Hold on, I heard clarify with 2 tarot cards. All right, so let's see, what is this grief and sorrow? All right, what is this grief as the life of an indigo child? Yeah, stop playing, y'all. 9 of Swords. So somebody, because of whatever this is that you've gone through, it's created a measure of fear where you hold yourself back, y'all. See, the swords on here are simply holding you back for whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, y'all. So it's creating like this self-sabotage. Somebody, I'm hearing unfocused, like somebody, you lack focus. It's like you'll start certain things but you won't complete it. You'll say that you building a plan but you never put the plan into motion, y'all. Somebody, you're still grieving some type of loss, y'all. It is, oh yeah, somebody, it's like you would do certain things and you had somebody around you who would not validate, right, what it is that you were working on, and you would go to this person and be like, hey, look, I'm doing this, da 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 da. They shoot your ass down, right? Then you go back, oh man, I'm doing this, da 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 da, and they shoot your ass down, right? So now you over here like, well, damn, right? So now you procrastinate, y'all, because it's like you want somebody to validate you so that you can move forward and finish the project. Somebody, the validation comes from within. You gotta finish the project. Somebody, you got to finish this. Yeah, I don't make it up, y'all. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck. This is a part of your journey, y'all. 8 of Cups. You had to walk away, right? So somebody, you're beginning to understand that there were certain situations in your life that, yeah, you was lost. Yeah, you was grieved. Yeah, you were depressed. But this is a part of your journey. And now you got to move forward. Somebody, you got to take the risk. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough experience. I'm seeing inexperienced, right? So maybe you feel like you don't have enough experience, but you got to understand, you got to walk away because the magic, oh, it's within. Stop playing, y'all. The Magician. Because whatever it is, y'all, it's within. So you got to walk away so that you can realize your magic. Stop playing. Why? Because you're an indigo child, y'all. And whatever the blockages is, it's an internal battle. All right, let's see what's internal battle. All right, let's see what the shadow is, y'all. What's the shadow to this internal battle? All right, what's the shadow to this internal battle? All right, woo, girl, because what you chasing? Come on, y'all, what we chasing? Somebody used to play football. I got kings on here that used to play football. Somebody, what you chasing though, y'all? What are you in pursuit of? Right? What are you in pursuit of? And now you got to look and see what is, right, causing the blockage. Why? Because we don't chase, y'all. We attract. right? Like as the chosen, we don't chase, y'all. We attract. And as you attract in, right, what it is that you desire, you don't ever have to chase it, y'all. So somebody now, you got to realize that you could be wearing a mask, y'all, at the bottom of the deck. Or maybe something is just exaggerated, y'all. Like sometimes you got to understand what you're in pursuit of is already pursuing you. That's why it's not a day to make a decision, y'all. Again, right? This is your daily guidance based on astrological transits, y'all. So while the Aries energy is heightened, and you may feel like you need to make a decision, right, between security and passion, you don't have to. You don't have to chase anything, y'all. Whatever you're in pursuit of is also pursuing you. All right? And girl, stop playing. If it's a relationship, at the bottom of the deck, that thing say only you. I don't know, y'all. Whatever you chasing is chasing you. Devoted, attached, crave. All right. So somebody, there is an internal battle, right? Maybe you're being presented with an opportunity to travel, and you feel like you can't make the decision because of your children, because of a relationship, even because of a marriage. It's like somebody, you could be looking at what it is that you desire right in your hand, but you still feel like somebody is chasing. Hell, maybe you feel like your person chasing the world. I don't know. Somebody, maybe your person played football, right? I'm seeing 56 or 65. All right, somebody, you could have been a number 5 athlete. Your athlete number was 5. 5 is change, y'all. So there is something that's changing. All right, let's clarify 2 of these. All right, what's chasing with these blockages? What's chasing with these blockages? I don't make it up. I don't make it up. The Lovers. Oh, girl, y'all know the king's gonna always come through. Now stop playing, y'all. Y'all know I'm a twin flame coach. Y'all know I'm gonna give you first, but you know they gonna come through. Stop playing, okay? So the Lovers here, y'all. So someone, this is a choice, but you don't have to make it, is what God is saying. My man's coming through. We gonna have to connect some other time. Child, this joker got towers going on right now, y'all. See, the masculine energy is the 7 of cups with the tower. Child, please, you divine feminine, you can deal with your own internal blockages by not doing anything. See, the masculine energy is in the 7 of cups with the tower. What is that? Every confusing moment that they had, that shit is being blown away. Right? I'm talking about set on fire, y'all. So whatever this confusion is in the masculine collective, y'all, 7 of cups to the tower. They child, it's being blown up. It don't matter, right? The Lovers, the 7 of cups and the tower. Why? Because that's coming right over this serious energy. Remember why you came, y'all. See, the masculine collective, they are also being reminded of why they are here on this earth. And that is to come in union, not with you as the divine feminine, but with their own feminine energy. They have to come into union with their own feminine essence in order for them to be able to listen to God. That is how you get out of security and go towards your passion, right? See, you have to understand the balance of security and passion. And the masculine energy, y'all, they live in that state of security, but God is in your passion. God is in your purpose. I was talking to a friend this week, and I was saying how your job, y'all, is your security, but your passion and your purpose is what God gives you. And you got to find a way to balance in order for your businesses to grow, y'all. My passion and my purpose is what I'm doing here, but I'm a CPA by profession. So guess what? I still use intuitive guidance to guide my clients. I still use my gift in what I do every day. And a lot of times, y'all, it's like you feel like you are only one aspect. So somebody on your social media for your business is just about the business. But what about your passion? Stop playing. Stop playing. All right, what about your passion? So somebody, you got to realize or understand how to balance, right? Balance. You're welcome, love. You gotta balance, y'all, whatever this is. So somebody, there is an internal battle because you are trying to figure out the balance between your security and your passion. But you don't have to, y'all, because be still is out here. Y'all, it say be still. You don't even have to do anything. So what's the shadow, y'all, to be still? Let's see. All right, what's the shadow to be still? Ooh, all right, y'all. Stop playing, because I don't make it up. Peace, peace, balance, harmony, y'all. Peace, right? So you got to cultivate it for yourself. I don't make it up. Yeah. Because you got to cultivate it for yourself, though, y'all. See, peace comes when you be still. Peace don't come if you in the chaos, y'all. You can't have peace and chaos. That don't really work, y'all. Peace and chaos, that don't really work, y'all. It really don't. I'm sorry, it don't. Peace and chaos, it don't kind of go together, y'all. So that's why you have to understand the infinite abundance is in your ability to be what? Present. Stop playing, y'all. It says infinite presence, right? So the ability for you to absorb, y'all, whatever this infinite abundance is in your ability to be still and be present. Why? Because it's already there and available, y'all. It's already there, right? God got it already right there for you. You just got to wait. Why, y'all? Because we are in the clearing, and you have to understand astrology, right? This world ain't built on no calendar. That's man-made shit. Right? God ain't made no calendar. God ain't made no 12 months, y'all. What God made was the moon, the stars, and the seasons, right? Because that's still based on astrology, y'all. And as we are moving now into the spring equinox, which just so happens to begin when retrograde ends, stop playing. You know it's divinely orchestrated, y'all. So what's taking place now is simply, y'all, a clearing so that you can walk through the door. And this is, y'all, an automatic door. Because I just saw somebody walking through automatic doors. Somebody, you went to Walmart this morning or Publix. I'm seeing a grocery store. And you know, you get to the door, child, and the door just damn open up. The door is right there, y'all. All you had to do was what? Walk your ass up there. So somebody, you're beginning to understand that when the time is right, going into this spring equinox, y'all, all you got to do is approach the door. Oh, it's going to open. It's going to open. And that's why you got to be still. Why? Because if you start moving, y'all, there's going to be a conflict, right? At the bottom of the deck. If you start moving before it's time, there will be a conflict. So you cannot move right now. So right now you are withdrawn, y'all. You are. And it's supposed to be. Why? Because it says be still. Right? Be still. So somebody, maybe you feeling lonely, right? Maybe you at a point where you like, dang, I feel it. I feel it. Like somebody, you feel the lovers. You feel union. You feel whatever this is. You feel it because it's there. It's yours. Oh, child, now I'm hearing the Clark sisters. It's yours. It's your blessing. Oh, yeah, somebody, your grandma them, listen to the Twinkie Clark. The Clark sisters, y'all. If it wasn't early, I'd sing for you, but I'm tired, child. I ain't got my voice right yet. But that's what I'm hearing, y'all. I'm hearing the Clark sisters. It's yours for the taking. It's yours for the asking. It's yours. It's your blessing. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing. Y'all know I'm old, right? Clark sisters, y'all. Somebody you already know. So right now, what you're experiencing right now is some conflict, right? Because you have to understand there are things that are being cleared. All right, there's a clearing that's taking place right now, right? There's a clearing that's taking place. All right, if you are enjoying the content, y'all, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for all of the gifts, the super chats, y'all. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about Be Still? All right, Be Still. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Stop playing, y'all. What did I tell you? It's yours. It's your blessing. It's yours, y'all. 9 of Pentacles, right? So what you got to understand is, I ain't no tarot card reader, y'all. I'm a prophetess. I'm sorry. I forgot to do my intro. Yeah, I'm sorry. I grew up in church, so I don't read cards. Cards read me. I just give you the message that God gives me, and the damn cards are always going to match. That's just a PSA for somebody who be talking about, damn, why her cards always match? Because I'm a prophetess. I grew up in the church. I do this shit, right? I done this shit in front of a bunch of people. I've done this shit, right? Somebody, it's your blessing. 9 of Pentacles. It's your blessing, y'all. It's wealth. It's independence. It's a thriving business. But if you move out too quick, y'all, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups. If you move out too quick, y'all, you will regret it. So that's why you gotta wait, y'all. Somebody, you just gotta wait, right? And right now, you're cultivating whatever this is for yourself, all right? What's Be Still? What's Be Still? All right, yeah, Five of Wands, y'all. See, let me tell you something, y'all. It's like right when you on the brink of a blessing, you know people be wanting to cause conflict, y'all. I can't make it up. The damn Five of Wands came right next to conflict. And that's why you have to be withdrawn right now, y'all, because you are in peace. Let me tell you about people, y'all. People will feel your ascension. They will feel it, they will see it, and they will fight your ass tooth and nail. And that's why you have to withdraw yourself. Stay away from people, y'all. Don't talk to people. Don't be, because they looking for a fight. Look at these, look at them. They looking for a fight, y'all. They looking for a fight. So that's why God is telling you right now, no. Single. If you single, stay single, right? Pull yourself away, y'all. Withdraw. Whatever this is, y'all, because, yeah, shit, I don't know where this come from, but, y'all, somebody looking for a fight. And here you are in your Queen of Swords energy, y'all. I mean, Queen of Wands. Somebody, you and your Queen of Wands energy. Thank you, love. You and your Queen of Wands energy, child. And somebody is in the Four of Swords, y'all. And this could be a feminine energy, y'all. These are friends. And I keep telling you, y'all, this has been in the energy. Why? Because at the bottom of this deck, that thing said what, y'all? Self-love and relationships. Self-love and relationships, y'all. And let me tell you something, y'all. When you begin to love on yourself, it is real clear who don't like it. Stop playing. When you begin to love on yourself, y'all, stop playing. It is clear to see who don't like it. So now, y'all, you got to be careful with the people around you because they see you in your Nine of Pentacles loving on yourself and they don't like it. Why? Because they overwhelm, y'all. Somebody, is people around you, they overwhelm, they in fear, they stressed, they anxious, right? Somebody could even be in the hospital, right? Somebody could have been in a hospital, right? And you have withdrawn your energy from these people, y'all, so that you could live in peace. Because these people, oh shit, they live in conflict. Stop playing. Stop playing. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Truth, y'all. That's truth. And what you got to understand is that you just got to be still. Because you listening to what? All your spiritual guidance. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing. You listening to your spiritual guidance. Let's see, y'all. What's the shadow? King of Swords still at the bottom of the deck. All right. What is the spiritual guidance for the collective? All right. What is the shadow to this spiritual guidance for the collective? All right, what's the shadow, the spiritual guidance for the collective? Hey, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. The divine feminine. Why, y'all? Because the divine feminine is spiritual guidance. And I don't care if you are a masculine and you are a man watching me. You still got to listen to your feminine energy because that is your crown third eye energy, y'all. That is your throat chakra. That is your upper chakras. That is where your guidance comes from. That is where your guidance comes from. So we as a collective got to understand spiritual guidance is coming through what? The feminine energy. I talked about this on my threads the other day, y'all. See, as a high priestess, right? As a high priestess, you become the altar, right? For the masculine collective. Thank you, love. You are the altar, y'all. You got to understand that. So let me tell you something, kings. If she is giving you guidance, it ain't advice. It's guidance, y'all. And everybody's like, well, why is she giving me advice? Hell no. Your divine feminine gives you guidance. It ain't advice. She ain't nagging you. She ain't doing that. She is the high priestess, y'all. So let me tell you something. If you are involved with a masculine who cannot respect your guidance because you are the altar, then you don't need to be with them, y'all. And a lot of times we are in separation as a collective because the masculine will not reverence the guidance of the feminine energy, y'all. I don't make it up. I don't make it up. So if you cannot reference or reverence the altar of the high priestess, then your ass gonna run into a brick wall and get what? Karma at the bottom of the deck. Stop playing. Karma at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So what the masculine collective is beginning to understand is that every time they listen to their intuition, what? They got karma. Every time you did not tap in and either listen to your mama, if she is a great spiritual guide and not a karmic, right? Or your lady, if she is a high priestess and not a karmic, or your own feminine guidance, you got karma, y'all. But it goes the same way for the divine feminine. Every time you didn't listen to your inner guidance, you got what? Karma. Stop playing. So somebody, now you're understanding spiritual guidance is a what? Feminine energy. Feminine energy, y'all, is clarifying spiritual guidance. And somebody, you got to listen to your feminine energy. And whether that's your internal feminine or external feminine, you got to listen because that's spiritual guidance. All right, let's get one more and then we're going to clarify. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, broken. See, somebody, you didn't listen. You didn't listen to some type of spiritual guidance before, and you ended up like this, y'all, broken. So now that's why God is saying you ain't even got to move right now. Just be present where you are, because everything else is being cleared out anyway, right? It's being cleared out anyway. You were broken, and it's okay. It's okay. Right? I love that. Yes, say that. Right? God makes an example of, yeah, every time. I hate it, y'all, but I got to laugh at myself. I'm talking about every time, y'all. Every time you do not listen to your spirit guides, you be talking about, y'all heard somebody say, what is it, y'all? What is it? A hard head makes a soft behind? Yeah, somebody, your mama say that, your grandma? A hard head makes a soft behind, y'all. And every time we don't listen, girl, that thing be like a slap on the hand, y'all. A slap on the hand. Bat, what you doing? Stop that. Right? We get it, y'all, every time. So that's why you got to listen, y'all. Somebody may have a confession, y'all. I got confessions at the bottom of the deck. All right, somebody may want to come clean. All right, so let's go back to the tarot, y'all. So what else do we need to know about this spiritual guidance with divine feminine? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So it's something that you're creating or God is laying the foundation for in your life. See, there's a plan that's developing at this time. You're being groomed for success, y'all. Justice, right? Page of Pentacles with the justice, y'all. So whatever it is that you're creating, you creating it, y'all. You're being groomed for success is what I just heard. Right? You're being groomed for success. And whatever this success is, you got it, y'all. You got it. You're laying the foundation for, as the Page of Pentacles, that is your justice. That's your truth, y'all. Some things are just being set into order is what I just heard. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, so that it can be reciprocal. Right? Like things are being laid in order so that there is balance. Y'all, what did we say? You don't have to choose, y'all, between passion and security. You just got to find the balance between the two. Even in your divine unions, y'all know I'm a coach, right? So even in your divine unions, you ain't got to have a King of Wands or a King of Cups. You can have both. You just have to allow your masculine to recalibrate. Y'all see, that's what's taking place in the masculine collective. They are going through a recalibration. They're moving from the King of Swords, King of Wands energy to the King of Pentacles, King of Cups energy. That is a balanced what? Emperor. So even if I'm talking about your internal masculine or your king, right? That's what's taking place. You as the feminine energy, you've already gained the support of your soul tribe, the support of all of us here on this live, y'all. That's where your support comes from as a chosen. Your support comes from your soul family while they are recalibrating their energy, y'all. See, a lot of times, y'all, as the divine feminine, what you don't realize is when you flipping out, it's their energy. When you going berserk and texting and can't sleep and you restless and you be in that obsessive energy, it's their energy. But you're sensitive to their energy and you don't understand it's their energy. So you be over here talking about, damn, why I'm flipping out? Why I'm feeling like this? Because he flipping out and because he feeling like that. But when you grow up into your high priestess empress energy, you learn how to decipher your energy from their energy. When that happens, you hold your frequency. Now, when they going crazy, they feel it, not you. Right? When they going crazy, they feel it, not you. And now the masculine collective are feeling the same energy that you were feeling in the beginning. Stop playing. Buy my journal, y'all. The Twin Flame Workshop Journal. It is a journal, y'all, to make you understand your journey, where you at. Ask yourself questions, y'all. It's on my website, because what did I say? I don't make it up. They are in the 10 of Wands right now, y'all, and it's okay. They are realizing, though, that they have been carrying burdens, y'all. What's the 10 of Wands? Shit, me, 7 of Pentacles, working too damn hard, y'all. See, someone has been carrying the burden. They've been working, though, y'all, hard. 7 of Pentacles. But now they're beginning to understand that all this damn working, that shit's becoming a burden. Why? Because we can't travel. Because we can't go nowhere. Because we can't do nothing, y'all. I just saw 44 on the timer, right? So now they're understanding that they've been carrying their own burdens, y'all. And the burden is the 7 of Pentacles, y'all. Because they've been investing in everything other than the union. They've been investing in everything other than your marriage. right? Because a lot of my collective are married or already in union, y'all. But what they do is they still carry the burdens of work, and now they're beginning to realize they need balance. Why? Five of Pentacles, y'all. Let me tell you something. If you working without balance, you can be making a whole lot of money, but all that money is going right back out the door. Why? Because there is no balance. So now you like, damn, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I'm working hard, yet I'm still feeling burdened. Why? Because there's no balance. So now you right back to the 5 of Pentacles, right? So whether this is you or someone external to you, what you're realizing is anything that is not done in balance is a burden. Anything that is not done in balance is a burden. I don't even care if you walking in your purpose every day. I still take days to rest. I posted no content here yesterday because I went live on both platforms, right? So I'm like, we can't get no content today. Why? Because I know balance in my life. I love the collective, but if I just did a 1 hour live here and a 2 hour live on TikTok, y'all won't have me in the 5 of Pentacles in my energy, right? So what you got to understand is even when you become burdened, right, because you're working hard and you want the money and you want the material wealth and you want the success, yet it's becoming a burden, then you still in hardship. You still in lack, because that's a lack mindset. Right? So now look, 5 of Cups. I'll make it up, y'all. So now the masculine collective are beginning to understand the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, because they act like it was you when it wasn't. It was them. The 7 of Swords, y'all. But they looking like you is you, and it's not. Now they're realizing that it was never you. It was them. Now you got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So somebody, you may have an offer coming in. All right. This is the energy. All right. You may have an offer coming in. Yeah, girl. Ace of Wands at the, oh shit, y'all. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles at the split. We got to pull them out. All right, y'all. We got an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Damn, y'all. The High Priestess is here and the Knight of Cups with the King of Wands behind that. Stop playing, y'all. And that came right over the Queen of Wands. Somebody. Your man coming through, child. Your man coming through. This is a divine union, y'all. But what you got to understand is sometimes they have to understand for themselves the burdens that they are carrying. The burdens, y'all, that they are carrying before they can even come in and present you any type of offer. But you notice, Queen, because you a High Priestess. A High Priestess, Queen of Wands, you read that man for a living. Stop playing, y'all. If you're walking in a High Priestess, Queen of Wands energy, you read that man for a living. I heard read him for filth. Somebody, you read people for filth, right? You do that shit for a living, so you already know what they be going through, y'all. Stop playing. Hold on, y'all. I heard get this deck right quick. All right, let's see. What's the truth? All right, this is my truth deck, y'all. All right, I heard. Let's see. What's the truth here? All right. What does my divine feminine collective need to know? All right, this is going into love, y'all. All right, it's going into love. Girl, take a vacation. Stop playing. Take a vacation, girl. You can sit back and you can relax. Why? Because God said, be still. I don't make it up. You don't have to make a decision, y'all. Your divine masculine is the 3D of the union. They make the decisions how and what it looks like when y'all move forward, y'all. So what you got to understand is, girl, go take a vacation, because you may as well. All right. If you are enjoying the content, y'all, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I want to get to 100, over 100 thumbs up, y'all. Y'all can do it. I got 100 people watching, right? So come on and give the video a thumbs up, y'all. Let's get to 100 thumbs up. All right. Vacation, child. Vacation. You can rest. All right. You can rest. You ain't even got to worry about it, y'all. God, look, y'all. Look at how that look. I love it. I love it, child. Look at you. You ain't even got to worry about it, girl. God said you can vacation, child. Going out of town. Meet me in Charlotte this weekend, Queen. Stop playing. Meet me in Charlotte, y'all. You can go on vacation on it. You don't have to worry, y'all. And that's why God said, thank you, love. You do not be still. Be still. It's coming into play, y'all. God doing it. Stop playing. What is this energy? What is it? Oh, stop playing, y'all. A message. Somebody. Ooh, this is a message for somebody. See, a lot of times in the Twin Flame Collective, y'all, this is very specific, y'all. Sometimes in the Twin Flame Collective, we get messages various ways. And a lot of times you may feel like your person, yeah, I got chills all over my body. I feel the energy, y'all. A lot of times you feel like your person has to come out their mouth with this big confession, this big apology, and all of that stuff, right? But what if I told you, as the high priestess, your king is a high priest, right? A lot of what takes place is energetically between you and your person, y'all. Because what you got to understand is y'all have already been married at a soul level. This is your kingdom spouse. Y'all are already together, married in the spirit. So what you got to realize is y'all listen to readings after readings after readings, and you be like, well, he ain't called, he ain't said nothing. Union starts within. He's already sent the message several times. And it's not until you hear it loud and clear through God that you obtain inner union. And when that happens, the king always come forth, y'all. Always do. They always do, y'all. My king ain't never missed. So y'all's don't either. Right? My king ain't never missed, right? So what you got to realize is that you can take a vacation, because somebody, the vacation, woo, that's where you're going to hear the messages. Somebody, I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but you're going to get a lot of messages, is what I'm hearing God say. I told y'all, I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm a prophetess. I just enjoy what I do. Go on vacation. I don't care if it's in your backyard. I don't care if it's a staycation, y'all, in your city. Why? Oh, because it's spring break in Florida, y'all. So somebody, you could be on spring break. Even if you go with your kids, I want you to sit by the water and listen, because the messages, y'all, oh, they gonna come. Yeah, they gonna come. Somebody between now and the spring equinox, because this is spring break for us here in Florida, and it's ending right into the spring equinox, y'all. Yeah, somebody go on vacation, take a break with your kids, and write down everything you hear, because I don't make it up. Yeah, because you in your head right now. Stop playing contemplation. See, somebody, that's why you got to be still. You got to be still, because right now you in your head. You in contemplation. Thank you, love. All right, you heavy. I'm talking about heavy on the contemplation, y'all. So you got to listen to God, y'all, because you going to get this motherfucking offer. I don't make it up. Y'all about to make me run out my room. Somebody, oh, you going to get the offer. Whatever that offer is. I don't care if it's a job, right? I don't care if it's a job. You going to get whatever this offer is, y'all. It's yours. It's your blessing. It's yours. For the asking, it's yours for the taking, y'all. It's yours. I'm hearing that damn Clark sisters again, y'all. It's yours. Somebody, you finna get pink roses. Oh, damn, now my ear ringing, y'all. Oh, we on it this morning, y'all. Oh, yeah. See, somebody, you had to wait on time. See, time changes people, y'all. Time changes, y'all. The only thing that changes people, y'all, is what? Time. And that's why on this journey, it can be very difficult for the divine feminine, because you don't know what that time looks like. But you do, y'all. You do. You are the high priestess. You understand that they got to go through a process, y'all. You understand that they got to heal. Why? Because you had to heal, y'all. And the only thing that does that, y'all, is time. Time has changed somebody. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Somebody, you could be a light path 7, or you can always catch 7 o'clock. 7 can be significant, y'all. Yeah, girl, stop playing. This was a ladies' man, child, but somebody done changed. I don't make it up. Girl, stop playing. This man needed time, y'all. See, this was a ladies' man. He needed time to change, y'all. So whoever your person is, only time could do this, y'all. And the essence of a divine feminine, stop playing. The essence of you. It's the essence of you that changes them. Not your sex, not how much you do for them, not your cooking, not your cleaning, not your supporting, not your resume writing, not your all of that. No, it's time and the essence of you. And that's why you have to hold your frequency as the feminine energy, because they sense it, y'all. So as long as your energy chaotic, he good. He can stay out there. Oh, she obsessing over me. I can stay out here a little longer. Oh, she trying to call me. She want to talk 24/7. Oh, I can stay out here a little longer. Y'all, I teach you the game. Why? Because I'm in union. And my king, that shit didn't work on me, y'all, because I'm a high priestess. And I was already in my high priestess energy. So all that shit he was trying to do never worked. And that's why the fuck we always been in union. We ain't going to separation. Because when he started acting stupid, my high priestess energy said, girl, don't play with that man. Back up. As soon as I back up, he told, what you doing? Stop playing. right? So when you understand that you are the control of the energetic transference between you and your person, what they do? Stop playing. Somebody, you dealing with a ladies' man, but stop playing. You done changed a player. Cause now I'm hearing it's a song. Kyra, what's my song, y'all? Somebody done changed a player's prayer. Is it Lloyd? I think it's Lloyd that sings player's prayer. I can't even get it out, y'all. Yeah, somebody prayed, y'all. Yeah, because they knew you were her. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody prayed and they knew you were her, y'all. Thank you, love. They knew it all along, y'all. This somebody who saw you and they said, damn, that's her. That's what I just heard. Somebody, you got braids. Somebody, you got a shoulder tattoo. All right. Somebody, you wear gold hoop earrings. Red lipstick can be significant. Somebody, you got some bomb ass lashes. Somebody, you get your eyebrows threaded. Stop playing. Right. But you got to understand, y'all, he saw you. And that lady man said, damn, that's her. And she finna do what? Make me change. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody say, damn, that's her. And she finna what? Make me change. What they do? Run. Stop playing. Run. They ain't running from you. They running from change. Y'all, they running from the sovereignty of what it is that you represent. You represent change, y'all. You represent God. You represent a queen. And a ladies' man got to change, y'all. And the only thing that can do that is you. Why? Because we got what? Movement. Stop playing. Tootie, did you get your bacon? Stop playing. Movement, y'all. Oh, yeah, somebody, you finna get a surprise. Why? Because he wants you. Stop playing. Where he at? In the shadows. Where he at? In the shadows, y'all. In the shadows. Waiting on you, right? He right here, y'all. Crown in hand. Stop playing. Waiting on you. In the shadows, y'all. Why? Because it's your motherfucking twin flame. I don't make it up. I got to go. Y'all got to take my baby to school. I cannot be fooling with y'all. Twin flame, y'all. This your damn person. You just had to learn boundaries, but so did they, y'all. So did they. Whoever this is, they had to learn boundaries. You had to learn boundaries. Everybody had to learn boundaries, y'all. All of this is what? Spiritual lessons on what? Pride. Spiritual lessons, y'all, on pride. I don't make it up. Spiritual lessons on pride. You can't be friends with benefits and a cold heart, because what we got here? What we got here, y'all? You can't be in your King of Swords energy and think you finna have a friends with benefits with a whole queen. What we doing, y'all? So somebody, your person had to learn a spiritual lesson on pride. Why? Because they want you. Because they want you. They don't want all them other people no more. This somebody that wants you, child. That's it. That's all. They want you. No friends with benefits. Girl, codependency is in the reverse. Somebody done let go of them codependent. Who? Him? Stop playing. Him? Who? Codependency in the reverse. Stop playing. I can't make it up, y'all. Let's get the likes over 100, y'all. Let's get at least 100 thumbs up, y'all. All right, him. But he had to release codependency, y'all. There was something, yeah, earth sign could be significant. All right, your person could be an earth sign. Healing, y'all. Avoidance. Stop playing. I don't make it up. Somebody is healing avoidance, y'all, but they looked at you and they was avoiding you. Look at you. You over here, your beautiful ass energy, y'all. And now this person over here talking about what? I can't hide from her because her essence is healing to me. I can't hide from her because her essence is healing to me. Right? So somebody now, your person is beginning to understand that the very essence of you is healing and they can't avoid that shit no more, y'all. Somebody was in avoidance. All right. Somebody could be a single parent. Somebody could be a water sign, y'all. This person kept you waiting. You could even have a family with this person or waiting on starting a family. Somebody, you could be pregnant, right? This person knows that they had you waiting, y'all, though, and they only wanted a family with you. Why? Because happiness. Somebody knows you make them happy, y'all. All right, I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to take my baby to school, child. All right, y'all. Now, I will be posting more content today since I didn't post yesterday. All right, so I will be posting a couple readings today. All right, I got some personal readings to get back as well, y'all. Let me get you guys some advice, all right? So, yeah, financially strapped is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So that could have been an issue as well. All right, let me get you love advice, and then I will get you overall advice for the day, and I got to get out of here. All right, y'all, let's see. All right, what is the love advice first? All right, what is the love advice first? All right, what is the love advice? It's 8:18, y'all. All All right. 8 is manifestation. 1 is new beginnings. All right. New beginnings. All right. You just had to learn how to free yourself. See, you have to be still, y'all. And that's what the energy today is. Remember, it's security over passion. But you ain't got to make the choice, y'all. The universe is going to make the choice for you. Thank you, love. The universe is going to make the choice for you. All right. It says, y'all, you don't need, I don't make it up. That thing says you don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful, y'all. You free yourself. Now I'm here, free your mind. The rest will follow. What is that? In vogue? Colorblind? Yeah. Somebody free yourself. All right, free yourself. You don't need to be in control. Yeah, you just had to take your power back. Beautiful. Right? It says you are giving someone or something control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. So I don't make it up. And that thing came right next to what? Happiness. Your happiness is your happiness, y'all. It's no one else's. It's yours, y'all. All you had to do was remember that. And then you take your power back, y'all. Stop playing. Yeah. So stay optimistic. All right. Stay optimistic in love, y'all. All right. It says positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Even if you're single, y'all, stay optimistic. If you haven't given the video a thumbs up, y'all, I want to get to 100. All right. We only need like 3 more. Let me get 3 more thumbs up, y'all. All right. It says stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Yeah. Oh, and God say I'm going to reach my goal, by the way. And y'all are too. I love it, y'all. I love it. I say stuff and the damn cards come out because the cards read me, right? That thing says reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Say that shit, y'all. Right at 100. Confirmation, y'all. Claim it. Yes. Right? Yes. All you have to do is ask and you got it. Y'all stop playing. You got it, girl. You got it. I don't want to play no games. Play no games. Fuck around, give you my last name. Woo, child, you got it. I don't know whose song that is. Who that? Jagged Edge? Somebody, y'all? Somebody, you got it. It says everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Yeah. See, but when you met this person, y'all were just on different paths, y'all. You were. They weren't awakened yet, and it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Because you had to let go of the need to control. And now everything is falling into place, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Let me get y'all. Yeah. Unconditional love is at the bottom of the deck with reconciliation. All right. They are the one. So keep the door open, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you had a question in your heart, you got it. All right. If there's a question in your, now I'm hearing that, y'all. So if there's a question in your heart, you got it, y'all. This your damn person. Stop playing. All right, y'all. Let me get you guys some regular advice for today. All right. Guidance. All right. What is the guidance for the collective? So I can take my baby to school. All right. Say goodbye to your past. Woo, say that shit, y'all. Say goodbye to your past. It's over, y'all. It says, and leave the baggage behind for good. That's it. That's all, y'all. That's it. That's all. Stay present. It says, say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. All right. You done with the past, y'all. All right. It says, let your feelings out. All of them. Even the ones that scare you. All right. Let your feelings out today, y'all. Even if they're a little scary. All right, let them out nevertheless. All right, yep. It says someone is in need of your love, so offer it to them. All right, offer it to them, y'all. If this is your king, send him that message. I text mine every morning when I'm in the tub. Supreme light. What I said, I think I said this morning. Supreme rising king. All right, make sure, right, that you are intentional about what we creating. Stop playing. Because y'all are creating some shit together, right? We always talk in we's, right? He'd be like, babe, can you send this invoice out for us? Right? Because his company is my company. My company is his company. I'd be like, babe, I'm traveling this weekend because we da-da-da-da-da. I was like, we traveling this weekend. I'm going. Right? Everything is in we and us, y'all. You speak that shit the way it is. Right? Unity. Tell your person. All right? Someone is in need of your love, y'all. So offer it to them. All right? Last message, y'all. All right? It says, do something kind. Oh, yeah. Do something kind, y'all. It says for someone without any expectation. All right, that's a clear message. If you in separation, just send a text, y'all. Supreme rising, right? You ain't got to do it with no expectation, y'all. No, oh yeah, fuck yeah, y'all. Because my damn king just texted me. Hey, love, let's just make new email. Okay, all right, okay, yeah, I'm over here talking about, all right, y'all. Yeah, somebody go and send a message because the king just texted me. All right, somebody, you got to create a new email. I got to do an email for him. All right, so yeah, so somebody go and send that message, right, with no expectation. Y'all gonna be fine. All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here. Love and light, y'all. All right, I'll post content today. I'll be back here in the morning live because my flight isn't until 1. So I will be live tomorrow morning for my regular 7 o'clock. I'm gonna end right at 8:15 tomorrow and then go right live on TikTok right behind that for like an hour and then I'm out. All right, so y'all will get lives back to back tomorrow because the kids don't have school. All right, have a beautiful day, y'all. Thank you for all the gifts too, y'all. Amazing, amazing. Thank you guys so much.